Cheers, everybody. Welcome back to another Christmas beer review. And in this Christmas beer review, we have got a beer which I think was originally brewed in Scotland, but now is brewed in Belgium. So we have a bottle of Gordon Xmas Ale, Super Smashing Grey, clocking in at 8.8% ABV. Now, this beer, it's been around forever. This beer was first introduced, I think, in the 1930s. And to be honest with you, I don't think that label design has ever changed since, has it? That looks very retro. And in fact, it does look very, very Christmassy to me. It reminds me of a bygone era. It reminds me of old-fashioned films at Christmas. It reminds me of a lot of things retro. So it is now brewed by John Martin. Now, John Martin, I think I did have a beer from him a while back, or from him. I think he does. Well, I don't know if he still does. I think he brews the Continental Guinness for the European. I'm not too sure, but I honestly thought Guinness did it. But I think he has something to do with either distribution or. Let me know. And I did do a beer called Waterloo from John Martin, which, if I remember rightly, was not bad at all. So let's get back to this. So there's the backside. Very old-fashioned feel to this bottle. I should dress up in a period clothing or something like that. For me, that looks 1950s to me. That looks a bit 1950s, early 60s, but I could see where it's coming from regarding 1930s. But yeah, has it got anything on the back worth reading? It's a very, 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 very tiny writing, to be honest with you. But it's not really saying much anyway, so let's crack this open. I better get the glass near just in case. We might have an accident, so let's crack it open. Let's see what it does. I think we're okay. Yep, the aroma. Nothing much. Hardly anything in the aroma. So let's pour this out. Like you do. I've been wanting to try this for years, to be honest, because I've seen it every Christmas. It gets wheeled out into the bottle shops, but I never really get to do it. But then you regret it after after Christmas. You think, oh yeah, I forgot about that beer. I wish I'd kind of like reviewed it or give it a tasting or whatever. So it's nice to actually get to review it now. So beer in a glass, as you can see, very quite darkish, quite a thinning, foamy head to her. Like a mahogany colour. Yeah, I would say mahogany. Let's get the aroma from the glass. It's like a woody aroma. It reminds me of sap off a tree, kind of like bark from a tree. Yeah, it's like woody. It feels a little bit woody. It smells a bit woody. Mahogany, should I say? Mahogany furniture. I'm not a French polisher, but I'm going to go in. So cheers, everybody. It's nice. It's a lovely, gentle sweetness of plums and cherries straight away in this. Really nice. Does feel a little bit boozy. Um, a little bit of maybe molasses in this as well. Burnt caramelized sugar comes to mind in this. But it's really, really, really nice. I like it. Really, really nice. There's a nice balance of a sweet and savoury feel in this beer. You're getting the sweet caramelization of dark fruits in this, but then again, you do get a slight walnutty feel as well. So it's kind of balanced up with the sweetness and the savouriness in flavour. It is a really nice beer. I like this one. It does make me feel Christmassy. That I love the decor on the bottle. It's so retro and so nice. It feels like I've discovered an old bottle of beer in my grandparents' larder, if you know what I mean. You know, we used to go, when I was growing up, we go around the grandparents' house. We used to have furniture which was, you know, from a bygone era, an old piano maybe from a bygone era. And, you know, they had stuff in the houses from the war, you know, and you might, you know, my grandparents did. And in the larder, they'll have, you know, old tins of you know, from the co-op and stuff. Then they'll have something quite unusual, you know, like a bread bin even from the 1950s, you know, or something like that, which is very, very retro and takes it back. And again, this is what this label does. It is, you know, a piece of history, if you know what I mean. It's just got a nice retro feel, and you could sit down, drink this, and watch, you know, White Christmas with Bing Crosby or something. You know, it's that type of feel to this beer. One more for the road. That is lovely. It's really nice. Very well balanced. Yeah. The most Christmassy beer so far. Gordon Xmas Scotch Ale. That's a belter. Belter. Love it. Thank you very much for watching this one. As ever, please subscribe, murder me in the comments, and see all of you on my next one. So cheers, everybody.